Hello and welcome back to Questions Answered. I'm your host, Skip Norman. It is now time for the mailbag segment of the show, where we reach in and grab a question from the listener and try to give them some constructive information when it comes to making some choices in their investment ideas, or if they're picking insurance, or if they have questions about insurance. We try to go straight to the source and get the direct information and give them something that they can rely on. All right, so let's jump into the question today. The question comes from Duval County, and Tyrone wants to know, can you please explain to me what compound interest is and how it may affect me, or how it can help me when it comes to investing? Hey, Tyrone, that's a wonderful question. I'm glad that you brought that up, because this is something that pertains to a lot of people, and they only think that this helps them or hurts them when it comes to debt. But you can also use this in a positive way. And for that, I'm going to bring in my subject matter expert, John Paul from New Power Generations Financial, and he's going to explain this to you exactly how it can work in your favor. Take it away, John.
All right, thanks, Skip. I love talking about the opportunity for us to have more money. We've been taught our whole life. You go to work and you make your money. And then what do you do with this extra money that you may have at the end of the month? Well, we've been taught to save it. So our parents always said, take your saved money down to the bank and they will hold your money. But what are they doing with the dollars? They take it and they give us 0.002% to 1%. So anytime you want your money, do you think it's stored underneath the counter, maybe in a back vault? No, they've taken our money and they now contact investment companies and they make 8, 10, 12%. That means they're legally making profits off of our own money. Doesn't make sense, does it? The problem is we've never really been educated how to take our money and go to the source ourselves, because the institutions don't want us to learn. So what we do at New Power Generation is we teach you principles on how you can take your hard-earned money and bypass the banks and institutions that are using your money today. And you can make the 8, 10, 12%. Now think about that. That means you will get all the profit yourself, you'll retire financially independent, and you'll leave a legacy for your family the rest of your life. That's why at New Power Generation, we believe in just educating you about the power of compound interest. So after that, I'm going to send it back to the studio to you, Skip. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, JP, so much for breaking that down for us in the most simplistic form. And we can apply it to our lives, and we can take advantage of those financial strategies that allow the wealthy to stay wealthy. If you have an interest in learning more about these type subjects, you can always go to marknorman.org, click on the financial tab. If you'd like to get an analysis, there's a free analysis for you that you can send to us, and we will reach out to you and let you know what your options are based off the questionnaire that you have filled out. All right, well, that brings us to the end of the show. I want to thank John Paul from New Power Generations Financial by coming in and breaking it down for us. Real easy to make it understand on how we can take advantage of these tips and these strategies that'll help us improve our lives down the line. If you have any questions that you would like to submit, you can always go to marknorman.org and fill out the email and send us a question, and we'll answer it right here online. Other than that, my name is Skip Norman. This is Questions Answered, and we are out of here. Should